What's good? It's Music Nick, episode 54 of the Cook Up series, and today we are making a beat only using kits from Nick Mira. What I want to do today is quickly just pull up FL keys, make like 2 to 3 melodies depending how long it takes, kind of talk my way through that, probably take up the first like 5 minutes of the video, kind of talk about how I make my melodies, chord progressions, stuff like that, and then I want to take one of those and make them into a beat only using sounds from Nick Mira. I have a couple Omnisphere banks as well as a bunch of drum packs, so I have a lot to work from. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this. Thank you for being here. If you like the video, drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Hit that notification bell. I'm uploading all the time. Trying to just keep improving as a beat maker and like kind of showing you the process, talking about what I do, and hopefully you can follow along and do the same. You know, producer motivation, inspiration. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. So appreciate y'all being here. It's Music Nick. Let's get into this beat. The first thing I do, I'm just going to grab a natural minor scale. So that's just natural minor only. If you go up into the stamp tool all the way up and down, and then I'm just going to make it 8 bars long. We'll leave it in C for now, and let's pull up FL keys and just write some melodies. Just start, especially, you know, this is like my first beat of the day. Let's just keep it simple as hell. Like, we're in C, so let's just start on C. So let's just make a simple chord progression. So it's super simple. We'll just skip a note, making that C minor. Let's bring this tempo up to like 166. So I just kind of chose the note that was further down. It was actually that note up there. So we just started the chord from there. So it kind of had some kind of continuity right there. So let's continue that, just making chords and seeing how they sound together. So let's try the same thing. So now we're taking that chord up there and putting it at the bottom. I don't know how much I like that. We might have to like change like one note in there, but I'm liking the general idea. Now just kind of invert these so that they sound better, just kind of more closely, like to kind of make a little less variation in the distances. I know like Casey Supreme describes it in his videos as like a piano player, like actually playing how when they play they want to make it easiest for their fingers, so obviously make it like closest together. So that's basically what we did there. I kind of think of it more just having like continuity just within the sound as well, so we can see now, whereas before there was lots of variation, now there's like this top line that like goes together. Let's see how it sounds though. Alright, let's add in a little bit of a top line, just something simple with So maybe this could be some kind of like a flute or something over some kind of chord progression. And then normally I'd probably take this all and like randomize it and maybe strum that, but since I'm going to just save this as a MIDI for now, we'll probably just leave it like that and do that later. So yeah, just a simple chord progression, just added some simple something catchy that could be a top line. Otherwise, you know, probably make that some kind of a chord progression, maybe add an ARP to it to really fill it out, and then have that be some kind of top line over it, and then really let that chord progression work for us. So there's MIDI number 1. Can't delete that one. Let's write another one real quick. So let's just go in here. We're gonna just move this up to, we'll go to F sharp. Alright, so now here, what do we just do there? So so we just skipped that note, and then we went to the 5th, and then we added in the 7th, but then we're going to go back to the 5th, and then we just added the 9th. So now we got that little thing, and let's repeat it. So we just took this whole entire thing and just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then we need to move some notes around. Alright, I don't know if that sounds good at all, but fuck it. Let's keep it. This whole entire repetitive thing, and then one ran, like, kind of goes down at the end there. Alright, so you know what? That's 2 melodies right there. Let's maybe, fuck it. Let's do one more. Let's save this one as... let's delete this. Let's do one more. Let's go put this scale into D sharp, which every time I'm in D sharp I think of Heart in the Pain, because I did like a Heart in the Pain like remake like 10 years ago. Just kidding, like 6 years ago. I'm like, I think it was in D sharp. That's all I remember. Let's throw in that D sharp. We'll make the chord again, but then let's throw that up one. Then up the BPM just to change the vibe. So we got the simple chord progression, just kind of like the same notes down here, just like the root in the 5th, and then kind of this descending pattern with that little like up and down. And let's like add little bits and things into it. This could be some like hard trap shit. So start with those simple chords, that simple descending thing, just some weird little diddle-diddle-uhs and another little da-da-da-da-da, and then boom. You know, piece by piece, then it all comes together, and then, you know, we put in this FL keys, then we can parse this out into different sounds and have it really come together. So now let's call this one like Squad. I was like, you're rolling with your squad with that one. That one goes hard. I just did those real quick. Really get the day started now, so now we can just like really just have a jump start on 3 beats for the day. So let's hop in, let's start making this beat with my Nick Mira sounds. Let's replace this FL keys. Let's go into Omnisphere. I want to pull up, let's see how that second one I made sounds. Katana. Let's throw Katana in there, and then let's pull up, I've got Havoc and I've got Luna. So let's go to Luna and start there. up or something back into Omnisphere. Alright, so we've got this opioid key and this Dobby key mixed together. We also threw an extra phaser on the Dobby key. So I don't think we got to get too much more complicated than that. Maybe let's just go in, let's just see what kind of ARPs Nick has in those packs and see if any of them would sound good. But we're gonna throw a pancake on this just so it's kind of moving right to left. Favorite claps ever when I first, Bodega was the first one I bought. I always loved the Miracle claps. Let's see how it sounds here. Just kind of gave it a little bit of a clip boost. A lot of great accenting snares too, so let's get this one here. Just like a real simple pattern. Sometimes I find on these like accenting snares, just kind of bringing the out down, kind of shorten them up. I like the sound of that better. And let's go into Contra, get that YSL perk. That's fucking classic. Talked about it in one of my other recent videos. I think it was in my like making a fast beat from the other day. Yeah, making a chill fast beat in FL Studio, I think was the name of it. Recent purchase of mine, this Forge kit has some fucking awesome open hats. I've been using the shit out of them. So this one is like a crash. Add in this open hat 3 from Bodega, another of my favorites. I would just cut the out like that. Let's throw that on there. Bodega, like I said, one of the first ones I bought. It was the first one I bought. It has like some amazing hi-hats. I love these hi-hats. Favorite hat, you see me do it all the time. Grab this bully hi-hat, I pull it in here, obviously hit all those. We're gonna trim it and then we pull the out, kind of shorten it up and then pull that sample start, and then I'm going to use that as a accenting hat for this, kind of for the low end. We're gonna grab from this Nick Mira Intel hi-hat MIDI. Let's just start grabbing them and see what sounds good. To accent that two-step, I just take out this part. I like this one. Subtle. Audi 808. NAMV. Ken AMV just commented on one of my videos asking me about like how I make like my melodies and stuff. You are in luck, bro, because I'm literally going to respond to you right now and tell you to watch this video that's going up today. Bro, I have a question. Do you use samples, looser beats? And if don't, can you tell me how I make a melody? Because when I make melodies, I feel there's not enough or too much going on. I am not inspired, nobody's in my head. Thanks. Bro, this is so perfect. I'm glad you asked. All right, so Ken AMV, thank you so much for asking that question. So, shout out Ken AMV. He's right there. Just ask that question, you know, go check him out, because I appreciate anyone who comments on these videos and watches these. So thanks, bro. Perfect question, because we just talked about how we wrote these melodies. So I hope that you find this video helpful. Very fortuitous of you to ask that question. So let's pick up where we're just at there with this Audi 808. So let's use those loop points, normalize, trim, blah, blah, blah. I like to throw this volume up to like 133. And then I'll take it, I put it in here, bring that volume way down because I just bumped it way up. If you watch my videos, you know my favorite kick is in this Haywire Black Panther right there. You know, a lot of people, I said that one day on a Case Supreme Twitch stream, and a lot of people weren't fucking with that idea. They're all saying to use this Haley one, so I've started to use that a lot. That is a sick kick. There's a fucking ton of them, but the Black Panther, I don't know, like, for me, that shit bangs, especially with this Audi 808. I feel like put a rate on all these. We're gonna need to do some like further mixing, like through the speakers, like through my like monitors afterwards, but for now that's good enough, man. Let's go into here. Let's split by channel real quick, pull this all onto here, make it so you can see it all, make them all the same length because I'm OCD about that. It just makes it easier to work with, I feel like. And let's get to work. Take out some of this accenting stuff. My new thing, instead of fading out, just let that. Actually, do one more thing. I'm gonna create an automation clip for this. I just want to grab that. Tools, last tweet, create automation clip. Thank you for watching. Hope you're motivated, hope you're inspired, hope you learned something, and maybe found some Nick Mira packs that maybe you want to go buy, because he makes probably some of the best ones. You know, shout out Inner Money, all of them make dope shit. As you can see, I fuck with all their shit based on all the stuff that I have. But you know, Nick Mira, you can see his name comes up a lot in my library here. So you know, I like his stuff a lot. So hope you like this video, hope you like this beat, hope you learned something from those melodies that we cooked up. And you know, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to make some of those into some loops and get them out for the subscribers for free again. So be on the lookout for some more subscriber loop packs coming out soon. So thank you for watching. It's Music Nick. Let's listen to this final beat and I'm out of here. Thanks. What's good? It's Music Nick.